Time for your Wednesday Noises, Notes, and 24-hour forecast. Meteorologist Danielle Noyce here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Snow and rain filling in today. We'll take a look at the timeline coming up. It will mean some tough travel in far northern and western New England, especially where the snow flies. A slow evening commute. In the scheme of winter weather and storms, this is generally a low-impact event, though maybe moderate end in far northern New England where the most snow accumulates. We'll take a look at the map together coming up. And even where it's rain, there may be some localized icy spots that develop overnight as the temperature drops. Now, our app is a great tool to have. You can track the hourly forecast, the temperatures for your exact city or town by pinpointing and zooming into your location, interactive radar, Past+Future mode. Tap to watch our 24/7 stream, and the individual videos are right below it. See why we have thousands of 5-star reviews and why people are loving it. It's free. Search 1 Degree Outside Weather in the App Store and Google Play. So kiddos, winter coat out the door, another chilly start, but into the 30s later on. So it's snow boots in far northern and western New England, and maybe a hood to pop up the farther south and east you come with some rain filling in by the bus ride home from school. And let's time it out. Snow flying across much of northern New England will continue to expand over the course of mid to late morning. But notice it takes actually much of the day to get into some of the action in far southern and eastern New England. Notice that rain snow line too is generally focused through the far interior. Notice the temperature as well, just at or above freezing through western and northern New England. So on treated surfaces, the impact will be fairly minimal, but once the sun sets and the temperature drops out, it's when some slick spots may result. Notice the farther east you come, it's slow but generally light rainfall for the evening commute that sweeps through from west to east. Coldest inland, 40s to near 50 on Cape Cod over the course of the day today. And then the back edge does sweep through pretty quickly. Overnight, we do get some clearing, although there may be some additional upslope snow showers, particularly from the Berkshires up into the Green Mountains and then back up into far northern Maine. Notice we drop below freezing even as we head into early tomorrow morning. So that's why I say the wind dries us out, but the temperature drops, so some localized slick spots on anything untreated is possible. All right, predicted snow. For Worcester County, northern Worcester County, southwest New Hampshire, we may get a coating to an inch with elevation. Think of that, okay? And then in the Berkshires, back to the Litchfield Hills, it's 1 to 2, and then amounts do ramp up. We'll probably have some 4 to 6 and maybe even some 6 to 8 inch amounts across the southern Green Mountains. But in general, you really have to go north of Franklin and Concord. Laconia may have a coating to an inch. In and around the Lakes region, it's more like 1 to 2, though with elevation, we may get 2 to 3, and then amounts do ramp up. So a lot of spots in far northern New England will end up like 2 to 4 inches, a little less in some of the valleys. Northern Maine, more like 2 to 4 as well, and you really have to go north of the Maine Turnpike. Otherwise, it's mainly a coating to an inch or 1 to 2 in some localized spots from the mid-coast to down East Maine. So not a major event, but it will slow things down with localized snow-covered roads out there, particularly through the course of the afternoon and evening. Now, it's not a bigger storm because there's just not a ton of moisture. This is the predicted precipitation overall, and that's why far northern New England has the highest totals. But for rainfall, it's really like a few hundredths to maybe a tenth to a quarter of an inch in far southern New England. Do want to talk about the wind briefly. It does ramp up. We see gusts about 20 to 30 miles per hour in general, but the Cape and the immediate south coast may some brief gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour through the afternoon and evening. And then as we head into the overnight tonight, the wind will slowly ease, but that's why I say the wind does kind of dry us out, even though the temperature does drop into the 20s for most of us in western, central, northern New England, teens in some of the coldest spots of northern New England, and then low to mid 30s the farther south and east you come. A reminder, you can watch us anytime, anywhere on our 24/7 streaming network. You want to watch on TV? We've got that for you. Smart TV, open up the YouTube app and search 1 Degree Outside Network. If you're on your computer or tablet, go to 1degreeoutside.live.